Hello everybody, it's Foster. Ooh. Hello everybody, it's Foster, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm going to be reading Borrow My Heart by Kasie West, chapter 13. I hope that you all enjoy it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. Chapter 13. Rule. The only person who should give you butterflies is an entomologist. I was curled up on the couch, cradling my stomach when my dad walked in a little after 7 o'clock. He was late. "What's wrong?" he asked, hanging the keys, then sitting on the bench and unlacing his boots. "I ate dairy a couple of hours ago, and now it's rotting in my stomach, refusing to come out." He tucked his boots under the couch. "Why did you do that?" "Because I'm an idiot." He sat down next to me, smelling of grease and sweat. He reached for my head like he was going to pat it, but he must have noticed the condition of his hands, lined with grime, because he dropped them to his lap instead. "Can I do anything for you?" "When the time comes, just let me die. Don't resuscitate." He chuckled. "Even in pain, your sarcasm cannot be contained." "Pain brings it out more, Dad." "How was your day?" he asked, "aside from the poisoning." "Can we adopt a really sweet dog?" "You would love him. Please, it's my dying wish." I'd been trying to edit the Bean game footage since I got home, but was having a hard time spinning it to make Bean look lovable. Probably another reason my stomach was hurting. Bean wasn't the only one who hadn't performed well. Between me spitting into the grass, Chad's sour face, and Dale just staring in disgust at his drink before it was spilled all over his lap, it was a pretty underwhelming video. At this rate, we were never going to be able to get Bean adopted. "Rin, I'm allergic. If a customer brings a car into a shop that's had a dog in it, I'm wheezing after 30 minutes. I could keep him in my room and vacuum every day." My dad gave me his "I'm sorry" eyes. "Even if I weren't allergic, you'll be gone to college in a year, and I work all day. A dog would be miserable here." He was right. Of course, I sighed. "I'm sorry, kid." "It's okay, I get it." I sighed again. "Why were you so late today?" A brake job I needed to finish." "Sounds important." "Hey," he said, "I don't mean to bring this up in your state, but have you talked to your sister in the last day or two?" "No, why?" "She's driving up to see Mom next weekend." I ran my hand along the fabric of the couch cushion. "Yeah, Mom said." His brows came together. "You got your mom's text? She thought she must have still been blocked since you didn't respond." I was thinking about it. About responding? About going. "Going?" he asked, obviously surprised. "Do you actually want me to go? Aren't you on my side? Shouldn't I stay home?" "I'm on everyone's side," my dad said. "No," I wanted to scream. "You can't be on everyone's side." "I was leaning towards no, actually," I said. "Whatever you decide, I will support, but it would be nice if your sister wasn't driving up there alone." "Do it for Zoe? Is that the angle you're going with?" My stomach cramped and I pushed on it. "It's up to you, kid." "You won't be sad all by yourself on the 4th of July?" He laughed a little. "I'll manage. I need to shower now." "You're not going to watch 30 minutes of TV?" He looked at me lying on the couch that he normally had all to himself. I'm really that predictable, aren't I? I put my thumb and forefinger as close together as possible without them touching. Just a little. He seemed to accept my very accurate assessment. "Do you want the heating pad for your stomach?" "Death. I want death." He left, and I texted Camilla. "Never let me look at dairy again." "I clearly labeled your drink. I'm sorry you were trying to juggle two boys and forgot how to read." "There was no juggling." I closed my eyes and groaned. Another text came in. "You don't have to use it." Below the text was a link. Huh? What was Camilla talking about? But then I saw the name across the screen. Asher. Butterflies fluttered to life in my stomach. "Nope, you should be dead in there with a rotting milk," I muttered. This link isn't going to put a virus on my phone, is it?" I responded back. "No, just follow it. Don't tell me what to do." My text was a joke, but I really did hate surprises, and I had no idea what following that link would result in. I followed it anyways. The video started with the words "The Bean Games" on a black screen and some sort of fight song playing in the background. The words shook and then shattered to reveal Can you best our beast? Those words faded into a shot of Dale's backyard and the table and participants. A voiceover rose above the music. Meet today's lucky competitors. They were up for a chance to win a gift card from Meg's. But they have to beat our favorite shelter residents, Bean the Great, the voice lowered and said, currently up for adoption. Then a big photo of Bean's smiling face, the Adopt Me scarf around his neck, filled the screen. My face split into a smile. He was so cute. The next bit played out exactly like I remembered, except with slow motion sections and Asher calling it like a sporting event. Compete with funny asides and descriptions of what everyone was doing. Things like Bean goes for the distraction technique with the tongue to his opponent's ears when Bean ran across the table, me following. I honestly didn't remember being on the table. Asher closed with, and that's how you win a competition. If you thought that looked fun, please comment below to be a future participant for a chance to win prizes and meet our favorite animals. I watched the video through once more, then closed out of the screen. He'd done it. Made the video look fun instead of a disaster and brought out Bean's personality. The one that only came out for certain people. You're brilliant, I texted. A second later, my phone rang. I hesitated, not really wanted to talk in my sick state, but I found myself answering. I told you not to make that. Hello to you too. Hi. That was really good. You don't have to use it, Asher said. I don't have to use the masterpiece. I can make my own metacore version? Correct. I laughed. I am using it, but noting that you aren't a good listener. This is also true. Also, a gift card to Meg's, I asked. Where did that come from? Since it was just us, I made it up. But I figured a little bribe wouldn't hurt to get people to sign up for the next one. Probably true, I said. You have a good voiceover voice, by the way. Yeah? Yes. Easy to listen to. My cheeks were pink with the statement, which was really annoying. Thank you. So, how do I put this video on our page? I asked. You can share the administrator passwords with me and I can put it on. Yeah, okay. Are you not allowed to? Yeah, not really. I'd been asked not to share it when Aaron gave it to me, but Asher had just put 2 hours into this video. I knew he had, no matter how easy he said it would be. I can just give you my YouTube password and you can upload it yourself if you'd rather, he said. A large smile took over my face. It's just a password, Ren, not his firstborn. I'm sure I would have no idea how to do that. I'll text you the password. But don't tell Aaron I gave it to you, and don't post weird things on the page. Like doggy porn or something. You did not just say that. I meant dogs. Just dogs, not humans, and I let out a small scream. Please stop while you're ahead. Your sweet, innocent image is evaporating. If it helps, my face is bright red right now. I laughed. That actually does help. Sometimes I speak before I think. You do? I hadn't noticed. You're not a very good liar. I went quiet as he reminded me that yes, I was actually a good liar and I hated that. I must have groaned because he said, "What's wrong? My stomach's bothering me. Dairy." Dairy? Me and dairy don't get along. But he trailed off. But what? What had I said? My mind spun as my stomach flipped. I thought you liked coffee with loads of cream. That's what I ordered you. Right. Gemma. Stupid Gemma, always ruining it. Yes, I do. For sure. I think it was expired or something. I hated myself. I'm sorry. If you're not feeling well, I'll let you go. No, I blurted out. I mean, it's nice talking to someone. It's a good distraction from the pain. Okay. I sat up and hugged my knees to my chest. What were you doing before you called? Making a video about this dog at a local shelter. That sounds noble. Are you always a save the day kind of guy? What does that mean? Usher asked. I don't know why I'm asking. You totally are. I mean, you're doing all this for free. Aaron says to be a volunteer. You say yes. Aaron says be a volunteer. You say yes. Aaron says perform a miracle for this dog. You say sign me up. You think I'm doing all this for Aaron? He said. Well, for Bean. You think I'm doing all this for Bean? My heart stuttered in my chest and then hammered to life twice as fast. You shouldn't do anything for me, I said, my voice low. Why not? I'll end up disappointing you. I got out in a relatively normal voice. How? I'm closed off. Private. broken. And apparently a huge liar, too. Isn't everyone? I gave a breathy laugh. Camilla isn't. She's very open and trusting, seems to know exactly how things will play out, and doesn't mind just letting them. You seem to be the same way. You think I can see the future? More than I can. I wanted to see the future now. Like, how Asher would react if I spit out the whole truth. Would he run away and never talk to me again, or would he laugh it off? And what would Dale do? Still follow through with his humiliation plan? Fill Asher's head about how about how all this made me a horrible person? Or maybe you just don't worry about it. The future? He asked. Yeah, I do, he said, if I need to. I worry about it all the time. Analyze it. Try to bend it to my will. Does that work? Sometimes, I said. Asher hummed as though analyzing my statement. What were you doing before I called? Laying here on my couch, groaning. Ren, there's this... What? I asked with a nervous laugh. What event should we do next week? For Bean, he said, but that's not what he was going to say. None of his half-starts made sense with that finish. I don't know, I said, giving him a pass for the moment. Maybe we should see if anyone actually signs up before we plan another one. Did Chad get to your head? He asked. No, sort of. He's kind of negative. He's realistic. Asher let out a soft grunt. And you like that? Realism? No. I paused, thinking about it. Well, sometimes I like to feel grounded and have reasonable expectations when doing things. About things. Like, that way I don't get disappointed. I'll try not to disappoint you, Ren, he said. I swallowed. Those stupid butterflies somehow surviving my apocalyptic stomach. But what if I disappoint you? And that is the end of chapter 13. I hope that you all enjoyed the book, and I will see you tomorrow with another chapter. Bye!